Welcome to the new session of Journey Through the Helium Network. Today we're gonna look at the city of Frankfurt in Germany. Network is today at 784,017 hotspots deployed. That's plus 84,053 in the last 30 days as it looks like. So let's just travel to Frankfurt. Okay. First miner we pick, let's take this hexa. Let's take this one, looks decent. More than that with 8 HNT in the last 30 days. Wow. Wow. That's a really nice one. It's on 160 meter height. That is the highest I've seen so far. Really, it's the highest I've seen so far. That must be like a tower in the middle of Frankfurt. When Frankfurt is especially known for big buildings, so everything in Germany, if you say what comes close to maybe New York, that's Frankfurt. So that's also why it's called Manhattan, as a similar expression like Manhattan in New York. So somebody seems to have put like a miner on top, or like in a office building, like an office somewhere in the high floors of such a building. That's actually quite insane. Let's jump back. Magnificent pewter chimpanzee. It goes 360 degrees almost. There is a little gap over here on the left, but goes almost 360 degrees. And it made 121 US dollars in the last 30 days. Considering that it's that well deployed, I mean, of course, there's a lot of miners here, right? This, like, look around 20, 13, or 18, 7, 11, 12. It's quite tight, like in all the big cities. So you will share rewards with everybody else. But this is a really nice deployment. Can be much better. 8 dBi antenna. As you can see, it reaches super far to other cities even. Aschaffenburg, Darmstadt. What's over here? Gernsheim. Nice. Really nice deployment. What miner is it? SenseCap miner, 8 dBi antenna, 160 meter high. That's something a lot of people don't have access to, so quite nice deployment. Let's go maybe more to the outskirts of Frankfurt. Let's look at this one. Fantastic macaroon snail. And it's offline. Did it do anything? Yes, it mined almost until the end of the month. $28.87. So it could have gone over 30, which is not bad. But what's going on here? Piscis miner, I don't know this one. 1.2 dBi antenna, seems to be stock. 0 meters, so somebody forgot to enter the height properly. Let's look for another one. 6.49 HNT. That looks interesting. It's synced. It's a Bobcat, 8 dBi antenna. I think that's not stock. It's a high dBi, 70 meters, quite decent. Facing to the south, obviously. What did it do in the last 30 days? $98.54. Yeah, but you can see the transmit scale here is a lot better than the other one. So even though this is a lot lower, similar or even same antenna, it's making it's not making the same. The other one was like, I don't know, 110, 20, something like that. But it's not making significantly less. So that's obviously because it's not so crowded here as it is in the city center. So nice deployment. Let's see if we find a comparable one. Nothing here. Yep, not so bad. Then the Carib Pike, mostly facing to the south. Bobcat 4 dBi antenna. I think good selection of antenna for this deployment. 10 meter height, reaching a lot of miners in the surroundings. Making $100, more than that, $103.10, almost 7 HNT. This is way, way, way above the average of the market. It's a really good deployment. So congrats to the host. I hope you have more of that. Let's have a look at another one here. Rapid Sand Red, Vast Carib Raccoon, Cool Chiffon Loris, Orbiting Cherry Lizard. Let's look at this one here, 1.7 HNT, last 30 months, not months, days, sorry. $25. Bobcat 4 dB antenna, 14 meter height. I wonder why it's not making more. I really wonder why it's not making more. Maybe there's something that's obstructing, like it reaching further. There's so many miners. I would assume it's making more. 40 meter height is also not the worst, but maybe it needs to get a bit higher. Maybe it needs to be a bit higher. Most likely, like it can't reach that far, because something's in the way. Transmit scale 0.45. Yeah, it's not ideal, but still okay. Still okay. 14 meters height should be good in these surroundings. Not 100% sure what's going on, but potentially can be improved. No minus here. Well, let's look at this little one, the tricky one. Tricky Yellow Husky. Good transmit scale. It made $55. Nice. 9 meter height, Controlino, minor 8 dBi antenna. Looks like a decent setup. $55 and almost 4 HNT should be above average of the market currently. So let's check out another one. Maybe let's go more into the crowded places here. Let's see if we find the most crowded hex over here. So there's 20. Is there more? I don't see it. 20 looks good. And let's see. 0.05 transmit scale. And it's offline. Let's have a look at another one. One that's actually making something here. Deep Opal Rabbit. 10 HNT. Not bad. I expect this to be like, yeah, exactly. 360 degrees view. 30 meter height. 2.3 dBi antenna Kirklink. Maybe with a bit higher dBi antenna it could be tried to reach even more. Maybe use 3, maybe try a 5 dBi antenna. But I think the owner, the host of this hotspot certainly can't complain. Like making 10 HNT, that's like double, even more than double what the average is making in the network, and $152 every month. That doesn't hurt. So let's check out whether there's another one that's quite high in this hex. Former Cinnabar Lizard is high. Is there another one? Yeah, let's check out this one. What's happening here? 0 meters. That's for sure not correct. With this picture here, it's for sure not correct. So most likely the host either didn't enter it correctly, or when submitting it, it wasn't submitted properly. from the app. So very low reward scale, transmit scale, sorry. Earnings almost $100 in the last months, or last 30 days to be correct. 1.2 dBi antenna should be improved, I would say, or it's also entered wrong, because 1.2 dBi antenna seems to be stock and it didn't enter, or forgot, or it wasn't received properly when it was sent, like the meters. Cal chip, yeah, fine. Nice deployment, reaching really, really far. See, to Darmstadt actually, and what's here on the right? Höchst, is there something closer? No, between Roth, Heiler and Heights, Höchst. I don't know this area here well, but it's looking really far. Let's check out how far that is. That's like 36 kilometers. Nice. And to the south, 25 kilometers. Nice. Quite far. Good one. Let's check one of the other hexes that has, like, let's say around 10 minus in it. See if we find some that look interesting to us. This one here seems to be interesting. 5 HNT. Nice. Almost only to the south, like a little bit to the north as well. 30 days, $77.48. 5 HNT, that's a good one. SenseCap minor, 8 dBi antenna, 50 meter high. Nice. Again, somebody who's really lucky to find a high spot to put the miner. Maybe could be tried with lower dBi antenna to reach more hotspots in the surrounding. You can see it's kind of, here is a lot of hotspots, but it's not connecting to them. So it's reaching further, and maybe it would be more profitable if it wasn't overshooting those in the surrounding, and 3 dBi or 5 dBi antenna, something like that. Could be done as an experiment. Let it run for like 14 days or so, and you would see whether it actually makes a difference. I think it is an experiment worth trying, but good hotspot, good deployment. Let's check out another one. If it was loading, lagging a bit. Let's try another hex. No. Yeah, no. Okay, let's check. Let's check this one. A little bit more than 6 HNT. Yeah, website seems to be slow. Maybe Helium API, which most likely is behind it, having some issues again today. So let's have a look. SenseCap Miner, 5.8 dBi antenna, 34 meter high, really nice. Earnings in the last 30 days, a bit over 6 HNT, almost $95, so 93.23 dollars, went down 26% in comparison to the last 30 days. But nice deployment, can't complain. Reaching also hotspot in the surroundings quite nicely. So it seems to be like a good selection of antenna for this deployment here. Okay, let's go for 2 more. Let's try a little bit here in the north, this little tip here. Large purple wolf. Wow. I think we found a gem here. That looks really nice. Let's have a look. when the details are loaded. Wow. What did it make? €263.66. So whenever I hear helium mining is no more profitable, look at this, right? And if this is correct, 60-meter height is not so, it's not so uncommon, right? I mean, it's like 4 or 5-story building. It's nicely situated here at the edge of the current coverage of the network. So therefore it has a good transmit scale, and it's using 6 dBi antenna, which may make really sense because it's also reaching the hotspots on the right here, which are a little bit further apart. Let's check how far that is. Yeah, that's 8 kilometer. Maybe you wouldn't reach them with a 3 dBi antenna, but a 6 dBi could reach it, and it's going really far. Let's check what the furthest is here. So from the center here, don't go there. Go back. Large purple wolf. You want to go back to this one. Is that our miner? Yes, that's it. So let's try again. So let's measure from there to here. 83 kilometers. Wow, that's really far. Let's try to measure the second one here. Should be like 60 or so. 48. Okay, my eye measuring wasn't exact. Let's try this one here. If that's 48, should be like 40-ish as well. Yeah, same, 48, so it's almost or exactly the same. Nice. This is a very nice one. Okay. SenseCap miner, large purple wolf. Congrats to the host of this miner. So let's check out last one. Maybe go here, and this Hexted has only 3. And let's take the one that has the lowest rewards in here. Just as a counterbalance to the nice one we've seen before. Transmit scale is okay-ish. Could be better, but it's not like 0.05 as we've also seen. Making about $15 per month. It's down 14.65% from the last 30-day period. SenseCap 2.8, 13 meter high. I'm wondering. It's 13 meter high, so there's either a lot of other 13 meter buildings that kind of obstruct the view of this miner, or this is wrong, because with a 2.8 dBi antenna I would assume there's a bit more miners that are being seen, and it's already here for more than 30 days, so it's not like it just went online and has only seen this one so far. Maybe it's indoors, maybe it's weirdly positioned, but 13 meter high is like 5th story or something like that. It's not the worst. 2.8 dBi antenna is almost 3 dBi. I'm not sure if this is the stock antenna of the SenseCap, but something is weird. I think if this host had a bit more understanding of the network and how good deployment is, I think this could be converted into higher rewards. Just saying. Okay, that's it about for this session. Thanks for joining, and see you soon with a new session in our journey through the Helium network.